Just Drinking's back with the Just Rum Queen Share Wine Cask Rested Pinot Noir Rum.
Wow, yeah, baby.
So we got the wine cask rested. We're here. It's the new one, the Pinot Noir. This is the one.
Yeah.
If you guys have watched the show, we've done several Just Rum products, right? We have a whole shelf dedicated to it up here. They've had one really, really crappy rum and a whole lot of good rum.
At the very beginning.
And a whole lot of good rum. Well, you know, we're not going to define what the very beginning was for them.
No,
let's not give them too much grace here and just say they had one really crappy bottle of rum, but then a lot of really good bottles of rum next to it, right? And so they've done a really good job. And so we have the newest one, which they are teeing up here. You like this, don't you? I'm going to give him a super hard time. You know how this show works, right? We're really honest. We're as honest as they come, and he welcomes it, and we appreciate that. So if we don't like it, you're going to know. Okay? That's how we run the show. We connect good people with good rum through a good time. It isn't connecting good people with crappy rum through a good time.
No, that's a different channel.
That would not be as much fun. It wouldn't be as good.
No.
You know, I don't think as many people would watch. So, yeah, it just works out better this way.
It does.
Yeah.
We feel so.
I agree. If you guys are new to the show, I'm Robert.
I'm Roy.
And this is Just Drinking, where we drink rum and tell you about it. Make sure that if you like drinking rum, finding new rums, and hanging out with other rum lovers, that you guys hit that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up. Come back each and every week, as we are always trying new rums. We have the live show on Wednesday. We've got the Just Drinking After Hours Facebook group, the Instagram, the TikTok. And for you rum lovers looking for an at-home experience, we do have an online rum club.
What?
Where you can get rums from all over the world, shipped directly to your house. You get to sip along with distillers. We actually have a cocktail night coming up here. It's going to be a ton of fun. So we do a lot of cool stuff, get to sip along with other rum lovers and learn a lot and get access to a lot of rums otherwise you wouldn't. So check that out. And if you're not in an eligible area, check out the Rumless Rum Club on our homepage.
There's a Rumless Rum Club?
I don't have a link down there for that directly, but if you go to our Patreon homepage, there's a Rumless Rum Club for a much discounted price of a cup of coffee a month that you can come and hang out with us and still get the whole experience. All right, Rum Daddy Roy, we're back to the rum. Enough of that crap. Okay, talking about the two idiots on their screen right now in a bar, and all they want to know is, is it good, right? So we got the new one here. This is the Pinot Noir, the wine cask finish. It's a big deal. Now,
very big deal. John
earlier, Just Rum, had come out last year with the 5-year anniversary rum. That came out to $200 a bottle.
Was that just last year?
Just last year, $200 a bottle. He claims this is better. He claims this is better than that.
That's pretty strong words there, John.
He's saying this is the best he's ever done.
Wow.
So it's going to really be awkward when we don't like it. So that's all I'm saying. We got a cool coin on here. We got a nice little wine.
Let me tell him about the coin. Oh, I love the coin. This is awesome.
Roger, please tell us about the coin.
Oh, it's incredible. I love these coins. And I know that John holds these events. They're coin events.
Yes.
Right? And you have to have one of these to get in. And we do have a few, so we could actually go out there quite a few times.
We could go a lot.
We could go a lot. So yes, and we're very excited about these. These are really cool, and it comes with a bottle, right? So you get the coin and the bottle.
Very cool.
So you can drink the rum, and you can sit here and look at your coin.
Very cool. We love that. We love that. Very cool. It is a 55%, 110 proof.
Nice.
So sticking with a lot of his rums are high proof. That's where the majority of his rums are landing in the high proof. So 55%, and it has a little bit of a story on the back.
Regale us with a story.
Here it comes. Queen Share Rum, the rare process of producing a bold, high Cognac. Why they gotta use big words on me, okay? First of all, I'm from the Midwest. Why are we doing this to us? All right, first of all. Second of all, like, you got to know your audience, man. All right? That's all I'm saying. I don't read a lot. I drink a lot of rum. They don't really go hand in hand. I don't do a lot of...
Try it again.
No,
try it again,
I'm moving past it, okay?
You're moving past
you can buy the bottle and read it yourself. Made from the bottom of the hearts and the top of the tails, this complex rum is then aged in Pinot Noir casks for 2 years to create Just Rum's Queen Share Pinot Noir. Indulge in a full palette of rich, dark, jammy notes. The floral aroma from the Pinot Noir grape introduces a sweet and crisp fruit flavor that softly fades into leather than honey. That's what he's saying.
Nice.
That's where it goes.
All right.
All right.
So let's do this.
Let's pop this bad boy open.
All right.
Pinot Noir. Yeah, it's very wine-like.
Right.
You know?
Right, very good. Right.
I like it.
All right.
Now, contrary to belief of the label and what you might think, this does not look like wine. It does look like rum.
It does look like rum.
We have debunked that myth.
I love the color.
It's got a nice woody look to it here. Nice oak woody look to it. Looks very nice. It's a very soft nose. I would say for his style of rums, they are usually a bit more bolder in the nose. It's a very soft, I would definitely say a little bit of woody note to it there. And you definitely get that sensation of that Pinot Noir feel right off the top.
Yes,
like you feel that very much, which I really like. So
I do sense a little bit of sweetness
yeah,
here.
that wine, you know, well, I usually sense wininess from that side of the bar a lot.
Whatever.
This is a different type of wininess that I'm experiencing here, though. Much better.
Nice.
Much more improved.
Well done.
Thank you.
All right.
Ready?
I am. This is...
interesting. Got a lot of thoughts and things to think about this.
We do. We do. You know, if John's watching this right now, he's like, oh, come on, guys.
Yeah, we build the
Cut
suspense.
to the chase.
We build the suspense.
Cut to the chase.
Yeah.
I know that's what he's saying.
It's called building suspense. It's an art, okay?
Yes.
I want to get into the notes here a little bit.
Let's do it.
So it explained some of the notes that he felt were in it. The one thing is, if you had just rum products, they're a bit, the higher proof ones can be a bit slappy in the face, such as the 5-year, right? The 5-year, very, very zingy, very lot-ofness. I
really enjoyed it. So we had the 5-year the other night.
Yeah, and it's very bold, right? Now this has a lot of similar flavors of the woodiness, right? Which those it feels like Oregon oak, those specific Oregon oak trees, right?
What
that we're
forest
feeling.
do you suppose those trees came from?
Oregon's. It's the Oregon Trail, obviously. Probably off a wagon from the Oregon Trail. But anyway, that's besides the point. They're out of Sandy, Oregon, if you guys haven't figured that out. But with that woodiness, the wine barrel effect really settles down that initial like bam that a lot of the rums give. And it really gives a nice tone to it that goes down nice and easy with a nice slow burn. And that for me is very new for his products because it's usually a little quicker. It's usually got a pretty rapid, you know, hits your mouth, boom, bam. This is a very slow breathe. And as you breathe, that wine cask comes out. You feel a lot of those fruity notes arise. A little bit of a honey on the back note. I get that. The leather, I expected to be higher.
Nope,
I expected more leather.
Very subtle.
Very subtle.
Very, very subtle.
Yeah, I don't know. Am I missing any points right now? Like I know I'm kind of tackling a lot of what they said, but they don't come in the way that a lot of their rums usually do.
So you know, for me, the Pinot Noir cask really accentuates the flavor of this.
It does. They pair very nicely.
This is, I mean, no bull on this. This is it's a very interesting expression, and I love it.
I think the biggest thing,
this is delicious.
As a sweet, smooth rum person, the thing that I would tell anyone who's in that same demographic, you know, is take this one, put it in, and take a sip, a small sip. Fill your mouth.
You want to calibrate.
Okay, and then sit for a solid minute. Just chill there while your mouth just breathes because the flavors will just come out as it goes.
I'm not sure I did it
and then continue to drink. And you did it wrong. You absolutely did it wrong.
I did.
But those flavors do come out a little bit more. And that is something as a sweet, smooth rum person that I very much appreciate is that slow grow of flavor as you breathe over time.
Oh, yeah.
And it feels like his products are going from very tasty, initially quick flavor in the mouth, like hitting, and it's building this longevity that just is making you want to sit here and appreciate it for longer and longer.
Well,
you know?
and the thing is, the flavor, the taste, the notes, they linger. It's
they
not,
do.
It's
a
not
lot.
Like, it's not like bam, they're gone.
It's like Royer outside of my house, like lingering all the time. No, you can't come in. No, you can't have some of my rum.
It's like if you would let me in once in a while, it wouldn't be outside.
Gosh,
right?
That's the point.
So have you noticed that this does have nice long legs to it?
Yeah, it's good. So, good viscosity.
So it does linger.
You know,
and it's a good linger.
I think for me, this is probably, other than the blackberry, the sweetest rum. I'm gonna call it the sweetest. But you have to use. See, it's not a sweet rum. It's 55%, guys. It's not a sweet rum.
I feel like you're gonna give the wrong impression.
But it's got those fruity notes, little honey note, and it goes down so much smoother.
The Pinot Noir
that I think for the first time, other than the blackberry, I think you have to give it a sweet, like one of the sweeter rums that he has ever made. I do think.
I don't know that I completely agree with that.
Yeah, well, you don't agree with half the stuff I say.
Because it's like,
I'm used to it.
First of all, I feel like you're doing it wrong when you compare it to the blackberry.
Okay, well, I didn't say it was like the blackberry.
I'm just saying. Well, you're going to give the wrong impression.
I'm sorry. Like, I didn't think I said it's exactly like the blackberry. It's obviously very different, very much more sophisticated. The blackberry,
now you're doing better.
You know, had those. It's a much sweeter rum, lower proof.
There you go. It's a much sweeter rum. Thank you for agreeing with me.
This has sweet notes from that wine grape feel, the honey, the fruity notes, that Pinot Noir feel, and it's very tasty and smooth going down.
It is very smooth.
Yeah, very smooth.
It is very smooth.
And now comes the part of the show where we're going to make
all kinds of new friends.
John just absolutely cringe. You know, and we love doing that.
Moment.
We're going to take this thing and we're going to mix it into a Diet Coke, Diet Pepsi. Backyard rum mixer. Now we know.
Baby.
We have already said this is a very good rum.
Hey, we're from Iowa.
Throw it on an ice cube. Drink it neat. It's very, very tasty. Lot to appreciate here. But we also know there's some cocktail makers out there that are going to do some stuff, and a lot of people that are going to try it in their backyard and the way they drink a lot of other rum. And so what we want to do is see what a little artificial flavoring will do. Will it mix? Will it separate? How does it pair with other things? And just give that a real quick synopsis here as we get into price point and all that in just a minute.
what we decided to do next.
We're changing things up.
We are changing things up a little bit.
I hate change.
Okay? So
basically call me Roy Air Jr. I don't like that we're doing something different.
Well, the one thing that I did want to do, you mentioned having it on ice.
I did mention that. I think it'd be great on ice.
I do want to try it on ice in these Just Rum, Just a Glass.
Just a glass. Wow. Really great tea up there.
Right?
You really, if they aren't running to justrum.com right now to buy the Just Rum, Just a Glass glasses.
Yeah, there you go.
Then I don't know what they're doing with their lives. What a great pitch. That was awesome. What a great salespeople.
Also, if you by chance might be in Sandy, Oregon at Just a Tasting Room, you could probably pick up your own.
You probably could.
Just a glass. All
right. We'll sip it on some ice. I'll allow this one time.
All right.
Once. See, I think it's better.
You think it's better?
I personally, as a sweet smooth rum person, like an ice cube and stuff like this because it just adds a touch of coolness to it, and that cool feeling going down your throat with that smoothness just enhances the flavors. See, I love it.
So this is good for me. I think I actually like it without the ice.
Well, yeah,
maybe just a smidge better, not much. Yeah, just a smidge.
I get it. I do. A lot of people like it one way or the other. But let's do what we are supposed to do. Okay, getting off track, doing weird stuff all the time, making me uncomfortable.
That's what I'm all about. And this is John's cringe moment right here.
Yeah, doesn't it look good, John? Look at that. We should put this on the menu.
Right?
They should add this.
They should.
The Just Drinking special. Those two idiots add that crap to everything. Idiots.
I can hear him now.
As two idiots with their own YouTube channel and a few people that watch, including their moms, we just really appreciate you guys hanging out with us. That was not what I was expecting.
That was not what I was expecting.
I was not expecting that. Choose your words carefully.
I was going to say.
Choose it carefully.
So, I enjoy this.
Yeah.
I enjoy this.
I think I'm a little surprised.
I thought it would not go well.
I didn't think it would pair that well,
as a rum and coke.
Thought it'd be a little too much,
You notice, I do want to point out, do you notice that they actually call these rum and cokes, not rum and Pepsi?
Well, in some parts of the country, they call Coke, every kind of pop is called Coke.
I understand.
And so Coke
should tell you something right there,
that
Mr.
Coke
Pepsi guy.
That Coke tastes like all the other pops. It's just the same as everything else. Yes, I've heard that.
Whatever.
Here's the thing. It has the wine barrel effect. The sweetness obviously overpowers the honey and the fruit sweetness, and you just get a pop sweetness. You lose the leather. It's just very wine barrel-y, Pinot Noir, a little grape action going with that wine barrel into the sweetness of the pop. And it actually blends fairly well.
It blends very well.
Yeah.
I actually, John, I know this is a cringe moment for you.
Not too bad. I like it.
This is actually pretty damn good.
It's pretty tasty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously.
This could make for a quick night.
Okay, so it's hard telling the cocktails that you could possibly make.
You can do a lot of stuff with this.
Right? That's one of the reasons.
First thing I want to do is an old fashioned with it.
Oh, that would be very interesting.
Yep, I'd want to do an old fashioned and incorporate the orange peel aspect, the bitters into this with this wine flavor, woodiness into it. Very delicious. I think it'd be awesome.
Well, I do know John a little bit, and I'm venturing to guess that John has maybe tried some different cocktails with.
He does that sometimes
with said rum.
Yeah, I think so too. Now we have had it on its own, and we've had it mixed up.
Yes.
But how much do you pay for this? Because they're 5 years, $200, and you can't buy it anymore.
No.
Okay.
Well, you can if you try really hard to find somebody that's a collector.
Well, yeah.
Get it,
I'm saying you can't find it anymore because they're done selling.
Talk amongst yourselves.
Yeah, it's all gone, right? So this bottle, which I do like better than it.
You like this better than the?
I think this is a very, very good rum. They're Queen
this one right here.
Yes.
You like this better?
In fact, I was a big fan of the original Queen Share and really liked that.
That's this one right here.
Yes.
I mean, we could do this almost all night because we got stuff down here.
But how much do you pay? But how much do you pay for this bottle of rum?
Well, you remember the price point of this one.
$200.
Right?
Yeah.
And you said that you like this one better.
Yes, I did. But that doesn't make it more expensive.
To be clear, he likes the new
200's a lot.
Queen Share wine cask rested.
Yes.
Pinot Noir.
How much Just Rum have you had? You're going to get to the price point, Jack? What are we doing?
How much do you think?
I think it's very good.
This is imported all the way from Sandy, Oregon.
I'm going to because I have a little behind the scenes knowledge. I think he's making a strive to make things affordable in the best way that he can. I don't think he likes to go as high because he likes people to be able to buy his rum. I do think it's better.
Okay.
But I'm going to venture a guess that it's very good. I'm going to call this one. Is this a limited edition or is this part of the lineup now? Is there only so many bottles?
They will be coming out with this every couple of years.
From
my understanding, they will be coming out with this every couple of years.
Okay.
So this is going to be part of the lineup. So this is going to be something that, yes, we can include, John, in the top 10.
$29.99. I'm just kidding.
Oh, my God.
No, I think I'm gonna add a 1 to that. $129.99. That's
you sure about that?
I think it is.
Sure you don't want to phone a friend?
It's better than the $200 bottle of rum, in my opinion.
$200,
but I think he's making
cheaper.
it more accessible. Yeah, better rum. If there's one thing I know about rum, just because it's better does not make it more expensive.
So,
paying more does not get you better rum, especially in rum. You of all people should know that. Okay, you don't pay more for better rum. The good rum comes in every price point.
I've wasted so much money on bad rum.
Yeah, that was super expensive.
I really have.
So I'm gonna call it $129.99.
You don't want to take a second stab at this?
No, $129.99.
Phone a friend?
No, I'm not phoning a friend. Will you tell us the
imported all the way from Sandy, Oregon. All the way. They had to go on the Oregon Trail to get this to us. He's left. Robert has left the building. All right. I will share with all of you fine people out there the price of this rum is $139.95. I feel that this is definitely worth that. Because what have we always said, Robert? Come back here. Come back here.
I was busy.
Don't be all pouty.
First of all, ridiculous amount of suspense building there. By the way, I'd like to add, I was within $10.
You were.
Get some.
So you.
I know value. I know value very well.
Yes.
I play this game every week.
Yes.
And I think he's making good strides to make stuff affordable. $129
Yes.
or $139.
Not only that,
excuse
but
me.
he's making good strides and making good freaking rum.
$139.99 is a tremendous price point for this. I think that is right in the spot it should be. It's not on the bottle, so you won't be able to look this up. But it is a ultra premium rum in my opinion. And the way that I think that it is because there's
I hate it when you use that word premium.
So there's so many rums doing so many things with a lot of companies. Just Rum is a craft distiller. Okay.
Yes, they are.
They're still a pretty small operation.
You know, and the thing that we love about craft distillers is they actually give a shit.
They
about
care
what
a lot, which enhances the price point here because they can only make so much with the space and time and availability that they have. And they've made a product here that I very much think is their best product they've ever made, and they did it in a way that is duplicated in a faster time than their 5-year.
Yes.
Okay. 5-year obviously takes 5 years, right? So it's coming out
in the title.
every 2 years. They're doing this, so that tells me that they're able to get it back out a little bit faster, and so they can sell it a little faster. And I love that they're working on driving that price into more affordability, and it is worth the experience.
You know what I'm just really sad about? What I'm really sad about is the fact that we only have one bottle.
That's sad. That is sad.
Isn't that sad?
That is sad. And I'm super excited about this debuting on their market, which I believe is going to be this weekend when this video comes out. I'm pretty sure it's happening like today, okay?
Yes,
like it's happening or tomorrow, like somewhere in this bubble frame of 24 to 48 hours.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes, this is.
You guys are going to have a ton of fun.
Yes, you will have a
We wish we could be there.
Oh, we do.
We do.
We've been there, and we know what that's all about.
Because I think,
and have a wonderful time.
I think you're going to have the best Just Rum experience you've ever had.
Man.
So have fun, everyone.
That just a tasting room.
And if you're watching this, and if you made it this far, I want you to take a glass.
Congratulations.
If you're drinking it now, do it now. If you're doing it later, do it later. But I want you to take a glass, and I want you to raise one up for the fact that we're just RIP over here. We're not there with you in our set. Like, our condolences over here.
Cheers.
Just dang it for us. Because just think about us as you're having some of the best rum, the best time, with the best people.
Make sure you drink it out of a just rum, just a glass.
Just
a glass.
Somebody's been drinking a little bit of rum tonight.
A little bit of rum.
That is Just Rum, the Queen Share Pinot Noir wine cask rested. Make sure you guys look them up at justrum.com. Go find yourself a bottle. Stop over to Sandy, Oregon. Don't take our word for it. Try it for yourself and let us know what you think of this rum in the comments today. We want to hear from you.
Do it. Do it today.
If you guys like what we did and you want to find other great craft distillers across America, the world, all over the place, making unique products, make sure you hit the subscribe button, guys. We're trying new rums every single week, talking about new products. We want you hanging out with us. We have some of the coolest people, coolest stuff, best rum community, great place to ask questions, learn, grow. You can check out our links to the Just Drinking After Hours Facebook group, the Instagram, the TikTok, and you can check out that Premium Rum Club while we still got spaces available. Come join us. Get some of these amazing rums sent out to you so you get to experience them from all over the world and get the chance to sip along with distillers and other rum lovers every month. It's a ton of fun. And we just hope that you guys get the chance to join. And thanks for drinking rum with us today. With that, Royer, let's get them home safe.
Always drink responsibly. Never drink and drive. And no rums for harm during the making of this video.
Not at all. We'll see you next time, guys.
Take care.
Wow.